ado osnubare kpama reveu imeno talona main honorable Camillus OKOSUN ESAN making UROMI making UROMI memodaye. I only left UROMI when I went to school in Enugu. I spent 6 years there to acquire my OND and my HND and 2 of my professional exams. After that, I came back to UROMI. I've been here. We active politics here over 15, 16 years ago, and God helping me, I was councillor. I was on transition in the council for 1 year. God helping me again, I was councillor for 3 years, and then another 3 years as supervisory councillor. That is the much I have done in politics. And by the grace of God, we are where we are now. Made the candidate for House of Assembly under Labour Party. Party Nevai, they don't want a party that has come to bring in proper change. Proper change. We've been having change from one angle to the other. Management now, the preaching of the administration that we are in now was about change. But we can have negative change, we can have a positive change. I will leave that for everybody to look at. A situation where in the a years about you go, a situation where a years about travel freely of a moon, a situation where we are of your school or we host of a one, sakiri you are not breaking those schools, don't they? So that is where we are. Now Peter B has come, and then he has come to change the narrative. All of you are aware of what is happening in the whole country. We are talking of total change. Anybody have precedence? Ejoraka Wena, Eboka Sabolu, and all that. Peter B's manifesto and what he has done in the past is everywhere. Anybody can look at it, can check it, can go to Anambra, where he was governor, Ebo Samalu Keke. And that is the preaching of Labour Party. That is why I keep talking about proper change. I am not new in politics, and I also know most of the promises that were making that didn't come true. Maybe out of somebody just want to talk or you just want to deceive the people, because the example I normally give is the General Star Road. Administration itself, Madel General Star Road, Madel Loy. But what I have to tell the people is that when we like the property that I'll be talking about, Manane Labour Party, the Mudia under Labour Party, we are going to stand for honesty, we are going to stand for truth, we are going to stand for equity, we will stand for justice. We make sure that our words are our bound. If we give a promise, we actually do it. If we give a promise, Madam Benki, we will do it at the proper amount. Benki. If you make a promise, Madam Mukhoi, we will do it at the proper amount. Alloy. So what I want people to know about Labour Party is that Emma Tamadata, every mother want to take or a mandata. And I want to tell you that if you look at UROMI today, there is no good health care done now in UROMI. Everybody in UROMI now, when you are actually sick, you go to Otiwaka, you go to Iroa. And most times, before people get to Otiwaka, you saw you were there, you saw you were above 5. We, the Labour Party, with the help of Obi, with the help of the Senator, the Rep, and those of us in the Assembly, we are going to make sure a hospital, a proper hospital, a functioning hospital, a working hospital, or that is a promise, and we are going to make sure that we live up to that one. You look at some roads that take us to the farm today. Most of the roads in the, well, I wouldn't want to mention them there, but there are roads that have been built that is still within a year they are up till now. You take to a road, like example, like Emery the Queen Road, you take to it in January, by November, by October, because of the substandard nature that they're low. But for us, the Labour Party, if you are making, we are going to make a road for example, for 500 million naira, We will make the road and bring in standard, we'll bring in expertise, we make sure that our lawful or jana. A lot of examples are there in Eboma who were so now built over 15 years ago, they are still working today. So the situation we have is that people go for some standard material, they go for some standard in everything they do just to get the money. That's why I keep saying that for us in labor, what we say, we will put in expertise, we put in originality to make sure we won't have to go back to what we did before. Thank you very much. Well, I am going to the government as a lawmaker, as a legislator. What I mean is that my business in the house is to make law. We are going to collaborate with the executive to ensure that the dividend of democracy may revive some. I will be very passionate about my home. UROMI ni menavai. I will make sure that the dividends of democracy, I will make sure that laws that will ensure the betterment of my people, especially the women and the youth. I will negotiate in the house, I will lobby, and I will make sure that it be due to us as a people are revived. A situation where like over 80% or 70% goes to a particular senatorial district and the rest of that district, I will not submit myself to that. I will ensure that there is equity because equity brings justice. I will ensure that there is fairness because fairness brings justice. I want my people to be rest assured that they are sending a vibrant person, somebody who is used to legislating, because as a councillor, I was a legislator, who is used to legislating matters. Make sure we negotiate in the house and then we bring home all the dividend of democracy. A very good thing in my mind is farming. You know, people run away from farming. But I know from history that people, the richest and the wealthiest people anywhere in the world today are farmers. People divert them. But all those diversion and even another way, not personal pocket, we are going to ensure all those ones are not in place at all. Thank you very much. I tell people where Daniel, as a human being living in this community, you may think that people are not seeing you, or you may think that people are not noticing you. But I tell you, the way we live our life on a daily basis, you go to market, you go to church, you go to feed and all that, people see, people observe. They know people that are doing well in the society, that are concerned about their neighbors and all that. The first time I put my billboard along Policeman Road, I saw people, this is CAMI. Like I tell people, they was like a restaurant here, or they was like a restaurant here. The reception has been very, very encouraging. Unlike when I was in the other party, where people say, before I can support you, you have to drop a naira, you have to drop a kobo. But right now, people are even supporting with their own time, supporting with their own money. So I want to thank my people for the reception, Madam Mayo for receiving me, for accepting my campaign, for accepting all that I've been telling the people. They believe me because we live here together. We all know ourselves here. Thank you very much. People are desperate about issues that borders on God. Because for me, victory comes from God. For me, Ose, Olegale, I have elevation, Osegale. Well, if there are areas where you can assist, you assist. But in our party, we don't give out things to buy conscience. We don't buy conscience. We send out a manifesto, my fight, to bring a positive change. People have accepted it. They don't bill us. They don't ask for money. But as a human being, if you see somebody who's hungry or who has one deficiency or the other, and God blesses you with anything to help, you go ahead and help. But we do that not because of the votes. We do that because it is natural for us to behave that way. That is just the simple truth. Thank you very much. On the 25th of this month, a few days away from now, we are seeing feed Yoruba will be Labour Party. Labour Party for president, Labour Party for the House of Senate, Labour Party or House of Rep. Do it parallel. Because if you vote to be and you leave out the Senate and the rest, you know the country where they will make this difficult for him. That is why we beg everybody, we implore everybody, as we are taking this thing on the B, just make it parallel. Do that of the Senate Labour Party, do that of the Rep Labour Party. Onukpo bona, or the votes, or you put it in such a manner that it will not stay more than the prescribed column. And then fold it gently and put it in ballot box. And when you do that, you sit down for God to judge who wins or who loses. But for me, going to House of Assembly on the 11th of March or in my election, I've been telling people, I've been begging everybody, I keep telling people, if you don't give a man power, you don't give him money, we get who the man is. I was a counselor in this town, supervisory counselor in this town. My mates are all over the world. Some went to Germany, to London. It's not like God didn't give us the money to go that far. But I resolved to be around, to feel the yearnings of my people, to feel the cries of my people, to feel the hunger, the sweat of my people. So I beg you, I'm where I will be on the 25th of March. And I can assure you that by the grace of God, I will not disappoint at all. On the 11th of March, and I tell you, by the grace of God, I will not disappoint. Thank you very much. Appeal to everybody hearing my voice today. We have a mega rally in UROMI. UROMI decides what happened in ESAN and in other areas. On the mega rally now, I want men, maybe any quo, maybe any bear, maybe any say, let's take a world walk. Matter about the election of on the 25th and on the one of on the 11th. We just do a road walk, chanting victory songs, praising people, begging people, thanking people for the Kalu and for the Keluaho. Tomorrow, the sport is UROMI and we'll go around everywhere to sensitize people more.